Good evening, Jonathan Katsipidis is my name, and here I am conducting the video presentation, video recording of task 2, which is the practical application task. Here I have is Sophia, who is the current homeowner of this beautiful property. Sophia and I have met a couple of weeks ago discussing the sale of her home, and we had agreed at that time that we were to conduct a two-stage process, and that two-stage process is the first stage being trying to sell the home with no advertising whatsoever, and only exposing the property to a group of hot database buyers. We conducted the open for inspection last Saturday. Only 2 groups have come through. However, those 2 groups no longer expressed any interest in the home. Sophia and I have now caught up this evening to discuss the marketing of the property and how we're going to be able to attract as many buyers to the property, but also creating that competition to sell the property hopefully on auction day. So with Sophia we have discussed the following, and we've discussed the home, the features and benefits of the home, and what type of demographic buyer will be interested in this particular property. We have discussed about the market, what the current market is like at the moment. We have also discussed timing, and Sophia has told me that she wants to sell the property by the end of next month, and to get the property on the market as soon as possible, which is great to see. And also we are here to discuss the marketing aspects of things. And by the way, we have also already discussed the method of sale and which way we're going to go. We've tried the private sale methodology, that didn't work. We are now moving towards an auction process, which means a 4-week campaign and having an auction, an open and transparent arena for all buyers to compete against each other to try and buy the home. Now, the most important part of selling a property is the marketing aspect, and this is what this presentation is about. Now, here I have with me in front of me, I've got 3 different marketing packages that I will go through with Sophia, and she would choose which marketing she thinks is best for her home, and I will also offer my recommendations of what I think will work for her home. Now, here we have Sophia is your buyer attraction strategy in terms of marketing. Now, what's your understanding on marketing, Sophia? Now, you've told me that you've sold a home before. How did you advertise your home? What is your understanding on marketing?
So we advertised in the local paper and on realestate.com.au and the real estate website.
Great. And did you achieve the desired result that you wanted?
Yes.
Great. So you do have an understanding, and do you genuinely believe that marketing does work for this particular property?
Yes, it helps.
Great.
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, as you do have a bit of background, which is of marketing, it's great to see. But here at where we work is we do things a little bit different than every other agent in the area. So as you know, photography is very, very important about the property. It showcases the property to its best of its ability, and these photos are taken by a professional photographer, not just random photos off an iPhone, and those photos are quite raw and don't really present the property well. Floor plan's very important, Sophia. Reason being is that buyers get an understanding of where everything is located in the home, and also copywriting. Copywriting I'd like to emphasise a little bit more. Reason why I say that is because it is important that the description of the home marries the photos and the floor plan. Do you think that that's important to buyers?
The description.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. I think so too. So I'm glad that we're on the same page. It is also important brochures. Brochures are very important for showcasing your property. Reason why I say that, Sophia, is because buyers, one particular buyer can walk not only through your home, but through 5, 6, 7 other properties on a Saturday. And there's times where they may forget what your property is all about. So by having that brochure, we'll give them a reminder, okay, yeah, this is the property, I like Sophia's property, I'm going to come here on the auction day and hopefully try and buy. Now, what I also recommend as part of the marketing process, Sophia, is that we do letterbox drops, professional looking letterbox drops. And those letterbox drops get dropped in the surrounding neighbourhood. Now, you might be able to find a buyer in your immediate neighbourhood. Now, that buyer might be one of your neighbours that you don't know about, or maybe one of your neighbours may have a family friend or a family member that will be interested in buying in the area, and that letterbox would ring alarm bells and say, you know what, we've got this property in our area, come and have a look at it, and it'll be great to have you as neighbours. So it's very, very important that that particular attraction strategy it works for your particular property. Now, as we discussed, we are going to take the property to auction. Now, of course, there is an auctioneer involved, and our auctioneers are award-winning accredited auctioneers. They are the best in the business, I think, and they are reputable as well. And it's important that we have them there on the day. And not only that, the auctioneer will be meeting with you prior to the auction to discuss how many buyers you've got interested in your property, how the auction will work, whether there will be bidding, no bidding, or some bidding, and so on. And he will also come and have a look at your home personally and point out the amazing features and benefits of your home, and use those emotional factors of your home towards buyers to make them bid a little bit more on your property. Okay. How did that sound?
Yeah, good.
Great. Now, you did mention that you've advertised online. Do you remember which website that you advertised on?
Yep, so like I said, it was realestate.com.au
yep.
and the real estate agency's website.
Fantastic. Did you advertise it all on Domain?
No.
Okay, well, Domain is another popular real estate agency website where a lot of people advertise their home on. So it's great that that you've advertised on real estate, but we also would like to cover Domain. And the reason why we offer Domain is so we can have more reach to more buyers rather than just that one website. Okay. Now, on this particular package of real estate marketing, and of course the online package, is that we have different types of advertising within that package, and that is something along the lines of having an audience maximizer, having a cookie campaign. These are the nitty-gritty stuff of selling on realestate.com.au, but also advertising on our social media platforms too, because I know at Barry Plant Group social media page on Instagram, we have over 4,000 followers, which is very important. So if we advertise on that, we access those 4,000 followers as well. You did mention before that you advertise in the local paper, is that right?
Yep.
Great. Now, the importance of advertising in the local paper is attracting those passive buyers. Now, your buyers from realestate.com.au are your digital buyers, your active buyers that are always constantly looking online, whereas your buyers that come from the local paper are your passive buyers, and those buyers are the ones that we feel look at the local paper on a Saturday morning and say, okay, let's go and have a look at this property. And generally speaking, those buyers, 25% of those buyers are buyers that would actually go and bid an extra $60,000 on top of the active buyer from realestate.com.au. Now, how does that make sense to you?
Yep.
Great. And also what we do is that we put a board at the front of the property, and what that board does is like having a 24-hour agent in front of your home throughout the whole day. And when buyers drive past your property, they know which property to look out for because there is a board on there. Now, as I said before, Sophia, is that I've got 3 different packages. Now, this package, silver package, is everything that I discussed minus the local paper. Now, is there a budget that you've got in mind that you'd like to spend on a marketing campaign?
About 10,000.
Okay, yep. Well, if that's the case, my recommendation, Sophia, is to make sure that you advertise on every single avenue of marketing and making sure that you attract as many buyers as possible. This gold package covers that, okay? You get all your photos, floor plan, copywriting, brochures. You get your auction day services as well. You also get your inclusions on realestate.com.au. You get your property advertising domain. You get 2 pages in the local paper, boards. We also have our local Maison magazine, which is a magazine that gets distributed to every single buyer that comes through any property, which is great for attracting buyers to your home. Now, Sophia, how does around 10,000? I've got a package here that's for 10,000. I know you just said your budget is 10. Do you have any objection to spending around 11?
Yes.
Okay, it's a bit too expensive.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look, if you're happy to move forward tonight, Sophia, and get the ball rolling, what I can do to you, even though there is a package here about having 2 full pages in the local paper, what I'm able to do and help you is I'm willing to invest a little bit of my money into the property. Invest in your marketing campaign, because I genuinely do believe that your home is a great home to sell. So what I can do is if 1 full page per week is about $1,300, Sophia. It's quite expensive to do that. Yep. If you do it on for 2 weeks, you're looking at approximately $2,640. What I can do for you is I can, drop that price, right, of $1,300 down to about $800,
yep.
To about $880 a week.
Okay.
And but for that kind of money that you were originally paying for the full price for 2 weeks, you'll be able to get a 3rd week in the local paper by spending the same amount of money that you were for 2 full pages. How does that sound?
So it's an extra week for free?
An extra week for free, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, would you be willing to try something like that?
Yep.
Great. Now, what I can also do for you is that Maison magazine, which is a property magazine that we use, it generally costs about $500 to have your property advertised in there. What I can do is I can waiver that $500, okay, and not include it in the marketing package, and really, bring your cost down as much as possible. So instead of paying $10,940, you will be paying roughly about $10,445. How does that sit with you?
Okay, that's fine.
Great. Okay. Well, if that's okay with you, what I'll do is I'm happy to get your signature there that you agree that we're happy to move forward and get the ball rolling. How does that sound?
Yep. Okay.
Fantastic. I'll give you the pen and we'll move on to the process.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.